Hey, I'm Dina Blizzard, and you're watching One Funny Morning. Welcome to One Funny Morning Show.
From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's going to happen.
Carmen!
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather drawer?
Good morning! Uppy, everybody.
Hi, my name is Mindy. This is Jasmine, and we live in Irvine, about 20 minutes from Disneyland. And I first met Dina at Palm Springs, and I gave her a pair of Mickey Mouse ears just like this. And I've been listening to Dina ever since the pandemic, and first learned about her during the teacher rant at Target, and just love her perspective and just love all the stories. And just so glad to have something to listen to as I'm getting ready for school each day. So now, welcome to One Funny Morning with your host, Dina Blizzard.
Good morning. Girl, this is the earliest I've been. I set my alarm 15 minutes earlier today. You're welcome. Yep. Good morning. Good morning. No one should be up. I decided to switch up our background today since most of us are under snow. I feel like this will bring everyone together. I don't know if everybody else has looked out their window and be like, I probably should have brought that girl in. Is anybody else doing that? Just looking outside and be like, probably should have brought that in. I should have brought that in. You see, my co-host is here. Let me show you TikTok. There. Okay, much better shot. Yep. We're contemplating world problems. Right before we went live, I asked Lulu to just bring peace to the world. And so she's just trying to think about how to best do that. That's the face. That. Snow day. They called school off yesterday in our town. Co-host super serious. She's like, this is so much snow right now. I know, Candace. They called school off for my town. And I just want to say that I feel like the process of like when your school cancels school, that the joy that we had. Now, I don't know about everybody else. I'm going to turn this. I guess my co-host is done. The joy that we had when you would wake up in the morning. What's a snow day, said Tanya. Run down the hall. Turn the radio on. This old school. Turn the radio on. And you'd be like, what's our school number? Kids are like, what's the school number? I'm like, dumb. All the schools had a number in the 1970s and 80s. And they'd be like, school 472. Do you guys remember that? Didn't even say the name. You had a school number. If they call your number, you don't have school. And be like, shh, shh. And the joy that you would have when they would call your school number. And think about all the tests you didn't study for. You're like, I got a whole extra day. Did you do it? No, you didn't. You went and you watched cartoons and you got a bowl of cereal and you planted yourself in front of a television and you watched cartoons. District 19 too. I'm telling you, they never called our number. Our superintendent was a sadist. They would call your school number and then, years later, then they started putting it on the television. They'd have a ticker at the bottom and they would just put them in order, but in alphabetical order. First it was alphabetical order. Then it started going by county. And Well, Marsha, I hope you feel better. On The Price is Right. You just sit around and just be eating and then look at your mom randomly and like, what do you do all day? What? You just watch The Price is Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ticker. If you missed it, you had to watch again. And sometimes my sister would be like, we don't have school. And I'm like, I didn't see it. I need to see it. Move. I need to see the ticker. I wouldn't believe it. Mm-hmm. Use as many days as you need to and have to add them up to the summer. What, Kaylin? What? Yeah, now you know the night before. I know. The worst is when you missed it and you had to hang on again. You're like, hold on. Uh-huh. I got to wait for the ticker to come back around. Okay, with the water. They don't drink water all day. Thanks, Steve. I'll take that. I'd go back to bed or watch Little House on the Prairie with my mom. Oh. I know. My children have been out of school for 8 to 10 years. I'm still on the robocall list. Yeah, I got a call last night. That's the only reason I know. I was like, why am I on this list? I was like, there's a whole bunch of other houses with kids in them that would love to get this phone call. Mm-hmm. Wait and see if it was our day. Yeah, no, we were at the Catholic school down the street. So we had to wait for our Assumption school. Mm-hmm. We add the days to the end if we go past 5 days or lose spring break. What? Mm-mm. I know. This winter's been a little kooky crazy. But we needed some snow. So that's what my yard looks like. Because of subbing, Terry. I have to get back to subbing. I'm slowly getting my life together. It's starting to. It's Wesley's 7th birthday. Happy birthday, Wesley. So it's a good day. Do people does your work text you now and just like, does your work ever call and be like, we're going to just have a snow day? Does work do that? Or do they just say work from home? And like teachers, I know that we have a lot of teachers, like, are they telling you have to do remote school or do they just say, just take the day off? It was negative 45. Stop it. Too much. Oh my gosh, Missy Hall. Let me tell you something, Missy. So Missy Hall is a very funny comedian that we love. If you're not following her, you have to follow her. So she posted Missy. Now, all her stuff is always real positive. It's always like, you know what? You do you. You're doing a great job today. It's always like real positive stuff, right? Well, I don't know if it was last night or this morning, Missy, but she posted something. And I was like, I think I read that wrong. It was a post about mean people. And it was like, if people are mean to you, don't let them ruin your day. You just keep being you and don't worry about it. I think that's what it meant to say. That's probably what the gist of it was. Not at all what I read. What I read is, which I was like, hell yeah, that is what I'm saying. What I read was sometimes people are mean. And you do you. If you want to be mean, be mean. You do you. No, it's that don't let somebody being mean to you change you. Yes, that's not what I read. I read, you know what? I might be mean. And that's fine too. And I'm mean to my children. And sometimes those I love. And I think they might deserve it. And I thought that you meant, you know what? Sometimes I'm angry and it's because of you. And you're going to hear about the reasons why. And I was like, you know what? I have been very frustrated with how the kids take out the recycling. And I've turned mean. And I'm glad that Missy is finally giving me the props I need to be like, yes, I am mean Do you want to know why I'm mean? I think we could rework it, is what I'm saying. To just give all the moms out there who have said the same thing over and over and over and over again to their children who don't listen. They're like, girl, be mean. Be mean. It's okay. If they deserve it, let your mean out. Thank you. I want to tell you, when I read it wrong, I felt real good about myself. I was like, thank you. What if you're mean already? That's what I'm saying. It was refreshing, to say the least, to have someone. Oh, you're up today? To have somebody just validate my meanness. Mostly to my children. Mm-hmm. Validate the mean. Because is it mean if you're just, I'm done now? I read it different and it struck me. It touched me. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I really liked it. But then when I read what you really meant, I was like, oh, yeah, you should do that too. Should not let mean people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a fine message. Mm-hmm. Tricky Ricky Slicky. That's his name. My TikTok name is, I feel like, not up to par with some of the other good names. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We all. Don't let someone else's personality change yours. I no longer let people get to me. Oh, Mary, I believe that you are among the heavens then. Because I let a lot of people get on my nerves, which might explain why I'm mean. It might. Mm-hmm. Boring. Aburrida. Mm-hmm. Rebecca, it was snowing earlier. Oh, yeah, it's snowing. Can you not tell? It's snowing. For sure. Like flurries. Greetings from Daytona Beach. Oh, I bet it's beautiful there. In 12 years of schools, closed one time in Winnipeg, Canada. Walked to school many times in negative 40 degrees. What? That's crazy. Every mom needs a swirl of evil that can be summoned as needed. Mm-hmm. It sits dormant and then takes over my whole face. I would like to trademark swirl of evil. Yes, Pittsburgh style. I should have Dean outside. Swirl of evil. Was the morning intro with the little white dog? Yes, Mandy, that was you, wasn't it? You did a great job. I messed up the buttons today. But anyway, so it's Friday, everybody. Who's feeling Friday today? It's Friday and it's a snow day. Girl, I got a swirl of evil. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Carmen, did I get an intro from you? I don't know. My heart is on the way. Haven't gotten any hearts yet. The tree is ready. My son threw past my face like he was there, so I get a little crazy sometimes. He's still all intact though, and it's school. Yeah, what's he complaining about? How evil can I be if you still got your legs? That's what I'm saying. I remember saying to Dean, I don't know what he said to me. Come to work. I don't know what he said to me one time. He was probably 10, 11, right in that annoying spot where he knows. And he said something to me. Real rude to his mother. Right, Lou? You weren't there, but you heard it. He said something to me so rude. And it was like, that point where you're staring your kids in the eyes, you're at the same level. That's when it starts to get real hairy. When they're little and you could yell down. Oh, and you at least had some height. I'm tall. But we were the same height. We were looking at each other eye to eye. That's when it starts getting real shady because you're like, if we don't get this under control, he's going to be bigger than me soon. I don't know what he said to me. Swirl was activated, my swirl of evil. And I got in his face like Italians do. And I started to whisper. That's when you know something's bad. I said, do you see that wall behind you? He turns back real slow. He goes, yeah. I said, the imprint of your body is about to be in that wall behind you. Do you understand that? He was like, yeah. And then the best was when they started teaching kids at school that they had rights. That was a fun day. He goes, you're not allowed to touch me. I said, ain't nobody here. Nobody here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. We went to head to head. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We have 2 widows living on both sides of us. I have 487 miles of sidewalk to shovel. Jeremy, you're going to go to heaven. Jeremy, I also don't have a man now. If you could come here, I got a corner lot. That's going to take a while, but I'll give you the time. I'm going to make hot chocolate. Could you put me on the list of ladies? Jeremy, you could run. What is this? What is she doing? You could run rent a husband's scenario where you could rent a husband and be like, listen, could you send your husband over? Yeah, I need somebody to come fix this thing, shovel to walk. Jeremy, you would be great as a rental husband. Yeah, Diane's like, Jeremy, I'm a widower. I'll make you soup. I'm telling you, Jeremy, we could keep you busy all up in here. I'm just saying. I told my 12-year-old I would homeschool him so I could beat him every day. Who's gonna know? Okay. Because you do what you want and say what you want. Not in my place. Do you also clear ice? I need a driveway. Missy would be collecting all the trash. You're not wrong. She'd be your madam. She'd make you call her madam. My mom will let you have my dad. I love your dad. That's Jim's retirement job. Rent a husband. He'll be shoveling for all the old ladies. I'm so jealous. The neighbor's dad was cleaning off her car. No men in this house. And I don't know what it is. And fellas, there's a lot more guys on the TikTok. I don't know, fellas, maybe you could explain this. Why is it? It's like men, maybe it's some kind of visceral thing when men see snow. When I see snow, I go, we should lock everything down, put a fire on, and just start cooking or cuddle. That's what, just biologically, that's what my body says. I don't know. I feel like it's real different for men. It's like this man against the world. And they're like, I should put on all my heavy clothes and go outside. You're like, for what? I got to go wipe stuff off. What? I brought to find the best exercise in the world. Oh, I like that, Chris. I don't understand. Been taking over helping Michelle. It's the best. He's the sweetest. I don't know what it is that men are so drawn to the natural world that they're like, I gotta go outside. They'll be out there at 5:30 with the snowblower. I don't know what it is. I'd rather shovel than vacuum. Has become the neighborhood handyman, snow shoveler, mower, and Uber driver for the neighborhood widows. I believe it, Trish. He lives to run the snowblower. I don't know what it is. Even if I had a snowblower, I'd be like, I don't want to go out there. So far, only one kid in today. This seems like a trap. Tanya, why are you at work? You're not at work. They shut this place down. This place, I mean the Northeast. Not my neighborhood. It's the women that do the shoveling. I said he has to go get a start on the driveway. 2 minutes later, it's full again. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand. I do like snow, but after 5 minutes it comes out. That's what I mean. My school is open. What? I think my husband would fall over if he picked up a shovel. I love shoveling snow and mowing grass. Really, Dawn? I don't know. Maybe if I had like a riding mower. He will eventually get out and plow. I'm the one who starts shoveling, and my teens go out shoveling too. She must be a New York City public. She is. But why is she there? Yeah. It's so funny. But yeah. Brooklyn doesn't shut down too often. What? I love mowing, said Janine. What? Good morning, Valentina. The snow. I got myself an ATV with a plow attached. I would love that. We've already had 4 snow days, 2 snow and 2 extreme cold. Superintendent emailed last night basically saying, bundle up, we're having school. It's 2 degrees right now in Kansas City. Oh my gosh. Lou, you're not coming to work? Is that it? She shows up for 2 seconds. All right. We'll say some prayers for Nick today. Coolly. My husband likes to get out there and talk to the neighbors while shoveling. I don't know. It is. It's funny. Do you ever just look out and there'll just be like a congregation of all the husbands outside? You're like, what could they possibly be saying? It's cold. Really? What? Growing up, our driveways always looked like it was never shown. My dad was always cleaning it. Even when I moved, he would drive by the house and shovel, even after we did it. That's so funny. What? We had an outage last night, all night, and we were notified that school was not canceled. How are they going to have school if there's no... Be like, today we're going to learn in the dark. Yeah, Lulu's having her own snow day. Booby. Boob. Booby. Boob. What did you find? Did you ever like watch your dog just like, come here. Come to work. Your sister's not coming. Come on. Come on. Up, up, up. Up, up. Boob. Up, up. She's not coming. Most schools have generators. What is wrong with schools? When did we start supporting the school? No, let it be cold and cancel school. It's the greatest thing that could ever happen to a child. Di is not still here. Di couldn't sit down for 5 minutes yesterday. She's like, what am I going to do today? I said, well, why don't you talk to somebody? Well, you're busy. I said, Brooke is sitting right there. It was the whole thing. She's like, well, she looks busy. I go, why don't you go talk to her? Yeah. Sometimes school is better than home. I have heard that. Is everyone hunkered down? I don't know if anybody's hunkered, but I think we're all home I am pro school cancellation every day. Tanya, are you at work? You said, or you can't be. Judy, when people from Canada say that they don't have snow days, that just boggles my mind. Because as a little kid, I think I believed that everyone in Alaska and Canada basically went to school 2 days a year. I'm like, do you know how many snow days they must get? And now all of you guys are like, no, it was so cold all the time. Unless the sun had fallen out of the sky, we didn't get a snow day. It's just funny to me. Like, I remember my sister Nicole moved to Virginia and it snowed. She's in Virginia Beach. Never snows in Virginia Beach. It snowed. Maybe it's a different part of Virginia, but it's Virginia. Snowed. And I said, well, now you guys will definitely I said, you know what? I'll leave later today after they plow the roads. And she goes, they're not going to plow the roads. I go, Nicole, of course they're going to plow the roads. How are we going to get out? She goes, Dita, they don't have plows. They have nothing. I went to buy a snow shovel, and they were like, we don't sell those. We don't get snow. So the Home Depots down there don't have snow shovels. She goes, and the townships don't have plows. It was very funny, but like you start to get used to like your weather. So like being frozen up in Canada, they're like, yeah, that's us. You go to school, you go to work. If we stayed home every day that it was cold, we would never go anywhere. It's weird. We do plow in Williamsburg. I was going to say, I forget where she was in Virginia, but it wasn't Virginia Beach. It was a different part of Virginia. So it was funny. But anyway, so it's Friday. It's January. I don't know. What are we supposed to be doing with ourselves? I gotta get that light. You know that light, that vitamin D light? I think it's called the sun. They sell them on the Amazon. They sell the sun on Amazon. You know, so it makes it feel like you saw the sun. I got one downstairs for the kids. Nobody uses it. I think I'm just going to bring it up and just put like 6 in my face and just pretend I'm in Florida. It's too much. Yeah. Because they didn't have salt to put on the ice. That's what I mean. Yeah. It's a happy light. That's what it is. Yeah. How about plan for the upcoming year? All right, Bob, that's a good one. Does anybody have anything planned that they're going to do for the first time, or like something that you've been like, you're like, this, I've been wanting to do this and I decided this is the year. Does anybody have anything like that they're doing? Somebody inspire us. I'm going to start the class. So I have my list. I know I keep saying it, but I actually have been going through, you know how you have your list? Yeah. Missy's like, Bob, that feels like a lot on a snow day. So maybe take it down and be like, what are we going to just do? Like, All right. Anne Marie says lose 30 to 40 pounds. I've seen you and I don't think you need to do that. But I mean, if that's on your list. But I'm going to San Diego next month. Going to Italy for the first time. My husband is going to perform in Vegas with Penn and Teller this year. Oh, look, I'm going to buy my first house. The spring OFM trip. Organize my house. No more clutter. I say that every year and then I poop out. Poop out of what? Clean out the basement. I'm getting a tree taken down. Oh, killing nature. That's fun. Now I hear you. Sometimes you need to clear stuff. I bought a car. Allison, what'd you get? Joined a gym. I am taking MBSR class online. MBSR. And Masters in Business. What's MBSR? Are you trying to mess with me right now? MBSR. Multiple Spanish. That's not a B. Many. Don't tell me. Give me the first word. Masters Business Society recordings. Mindful-based stress relief. That is exactly what I thought you said. I want to take my 80-year-old mom to Paris. I have an outline of a children's book I'm fleshing out. Oh, you have to join. You have to join the Story Summit. There's got to be somebody doing that in groups. I love it. I can't wait for my class to start. My husband and I are going to attempt to put new gutters on our house ourselves. Listen, if you two can figure that out and start a business, it's amazing. So Missy going to take a spiritual class. I'm moving after 25 years on the 3rd floor. Big undertaking, starting fresh in 2024. Going to a voiceover conference, like a big one, Chris? Or you mean teaching yours? Tell me. I'm going to learn to crochet as soon as I can find someone to teach me. My brain is defective. So far, 3 have given up on me. Lisa, are you in my memoir class? I think there's 3 of us now. I feel like a big underachiever. Mary, you got to pick something. Oh, just going. Voiceover Atlanta. I'm going to 2 conferences next month. What is Story Summit thing you mentioned? That's the thing, the writing. It's a full writing program. It's the one I went to Glastonbury for. And they have a memoir class coming up. And it's not they had a year-long memoir class last year. This one is a 9-month class. And it's being taught by my friend Julie and Brenda. And you meet once a month, like the full group, but then you have small groups every other Thursday. So it's just like accountability. So my class is great because it's memoir, but they have a ton of other classes. Like during Christmas, they were talking about like how to write a Hallmark movie or like a holiday movie. Somebody said, I can help with crochet. Alejandra said she can help with crochet. So you guys have to find each other. Alejandra, the person was on the Facebook, and I forget who said it here, but Alejandra is on the TikTok. But yeah, exactly. So at the end, you give birth to a baby book. Yes. A book, baby memoir. That's it. Her name is Mary, your doppelganger. Amy, send me a picture. Going to see Matt Rife. I edit children's books. Look at how many people are finding each other. Michelle Flippin said, I can help with crochet. This is great. Put it out there. Let's see what people can find each other and help each other. But the story thing is great, Miss, because they're, like my stories, all about the 2 years of my life where it fell apart and trying to find some humor in there. But some people, want to write, some people might be raising children with special needs. I know my girlfriend wanted to do a book about, being raised with a sister with autism. And so they have these great stories. And I feel like all of us are so motivated to do it because we think it's an important message. But like figuring that out and staying on target is a different thing. So I do graphics for children's books at Robin. Lots of crochet tutorials on YouTube. I'm taking a class in crisis intervention for my certificate next week. Wow. I wrote a children's book, never published. It's called The Loving Hand. So Diane, it's this group, Story Summit, actually, and I took it, had a class on how to get published. It was super interesting. Lots of different agents on there. And so it was great, no matter kind of what genre you're in terms of writing. But I love how many conferences people are saying they're going to, because those are another great way to just kind of meet people and I feel like if you want to do something, you have to surround yourself with people who are doing it and doing it better than you, because inevitably you'll learn something. I want to learn ASL. I'm also beginning to learn the travel industry as I'm becoming a basic travel advisor. That's awesome. Running my first half marathon. Crocheting is my jam. I've paid for several vacations by selling stuff. I recruited families to become foster parents and support our current foster families. You guys are doing so many things. My town is hosting the Women's Provincial Curling Championship this weekend. So there are a lot of other things going on as well. I'm an introvert, so my sister informed me 2 days ago to mentally prepare to go out tonight because we're going to the band that's performing. Kaylin, that's great. Crochetaholic here. Message me, I can help. That's awesome. Shopping for new underwears? Oh my gosh. I said, Kathy and I had a whole conversation with Kathy. So Kathy and I shot a video yesterday, if you didn't see it on YouTube, on Instagram. These sweatshirt dresses, so cute. Never heard of it before. So we both I had one on, mine was from Express. I said Loft was Express, and hers was Amazon. But they were so cute. Hers had a pocket, real cute. Anyway, we're getting dressed. And it's so funny. When you have a girlfriend where you can like well, I say you can get undressed in front of, but I'll get undressed in front of anybody. I don't care. But like to the point where you're like, girl, what kind of underwear are you wearing? Now, I've had conversations about underwear with Chris, Missy. I bought her some underwears. Wendy, Chris, Missy, now Kathy. I am pro new underwears. Pro. Can change your life. And then Kathy was like, Dina, if you weren't out dating, would you have updated your underwear? I'm like, no. If I have to be honest, no. But here we go. Right turn, Bob. This is for you. I implore you, please, if you're going to be part of this community, we are a community of fun people. We like to laugh, and you better have on some new underwears. Girls, be cute. Soma is my favorite place for underwear. I'm telling you. I have like 60 pairs of underwears. Okay, well, then you should be fine. Sounds like you have a good rotation. But for those of us, I never. Do you ever see people that have just a drawer of underwear? I'm like, how many days? How often are you changing your underwear? I never was like into underwears before. And some people don't wear bras at all. I'm like, what? I feel lost. I buy new underwear for each of your trips. And then 2 in between. I'm with you. New underwears. Soma's great. Completely changed out my underwear. I don't wear underwear. Ever? 23. And I recently updated my underwears. Allison, please have Jeff thank me. No, so that was it. Kathy said she doesn't do the bra thing. But anyway, I said, what kind of underwear is you wearing? So then she was like, what kind of underwear is you wearing? I said, let me show you. So now we're pulling our pants down. That's how you know your friend. You're like, let me show you my underwears. And so we're taking turns pulling down our underwears. And she was like, let me see. I go, look at the back. Look how cute it is. It's got the lace. She goes, I like that. Why am I not the least bit surprised that I just joined a conversation about underwears? My favorite brand is Soma. Listen, I'm going to tell you the story about my underwear. You're like, please don't. As I was going through divorce and I was like, new life. I started small with underwears. Sure, I could change my attitude. Maybe I could be a better person, but let's just start low and just start with new underwears. So I went to a couple stores. I went to Victoria's Secrets, of course. I went to Soma. I think I hit like a Macy's, but it was too much. So I checked it. I bought a couple from each place. My favorite brand is Costco. Linda, stop it. Stop it. Linda, I'm going to have a talk with you privately. Can you exchange if they don't fit? No, but you in the store, just throw them on over your regular underwear and the thing. Yeah. And then once you know your size, you're good. Yeah. So I did that. And then I wore a couple of them and I was like, someone's having a sale, see? Stop it. And yeah, new underwear. Bob, you could update your underwears. Yes, Bob, I'm looking right at you. Okay. Think about it. Be honest, Bob. How old is your underwear? And if it's a real old, don't admit that. I feel like you don't take your bra off at home. I'm concerned. Victoria, I'm glad you brought it up. I'm a bra girl. What store sells Soma? Soma is its own store. I don't know if they sell Soma in other stores, but Soma is its own store. 6 months. All right, Bob. Do not, Kim, stop. Listen to me. Hanes is a fine choice at a certain point in your life, Kim. Look at me, Kim. But at some point, we need to maybe elevate. Okay? If it has Hanes in the brand, listen, everybody's at a different price point, but Kim, look at me. I think you could do better. I'm looking right at you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Does Kohl's carry some? I don't know. It might. I go right to the source. If you go right to a Soma store, there's Soma stores around you, or go online. I'm gonna see if I can put the link to the Soma. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's the fabric at Soma is so soft. Mm-hmm. I'm a bikini brief underwears from Victoria's Secret girl. Now I take my pants off and the room lights up. That's what Bob just said. I would like to make a t-shirt just for you, Bob, that says, I take my pants off and the room lights up. It's so weird because I took my pants off in front of Kathy yesterday. And guess what? The room did not light up. Mm-hmm. Did not light up. Mm-hmm. At home only. I only wear real bras if I have to run across the street or for a bus. Eli. Stop it. No. I did just underwear shame you, Kim. Mm-hmm. Soma Vanishing Line underwear is the best. They have a couple. Soma has underwear. So if you're the kind of person, I don't like where my underwear is right up. They got this like, I could go get you my underwear. I'm not going to show you my underwear. That's private for Bob. But on the inside, it's got like this, a little like strip of like rubber so it won't ride up. Oh, it's nice. Mm-hmm. It's nice. And then they have some that don't. And then they have the lacy at the bottom. I actually took my pants off on putting on the gown. I need them to do the physical therapy on my boob. I was not supposed to take my pants off. Missy, thank you. I like to take my pants off as much as possible. I'm like Bob. The room lights up. Well, people's faces light up, but not in a good way. They're like, why are your pants off? This is a mammogram. I'm like, oh, you want my pants on? They're like, yes. Because it's a mammogram. You want me to do that right now? Yes. Because it's a mammogram. Okay. Well, you're going to be like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wear thongs, Jennifer. I'm going to just say it. I can't do it. They were so nice. They told me I could put my pants on if I wanted to. I don't want to. Yeah. Yeah. Love me some Hanes granny panties. Need my whole butt covered. I'm telling you, Anita, you would like Soma because it's pretty, but it's got the little piece of rubber on the side. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. I'm telling you, I don't know why Wendy's doesn't get behind the mammogram industry and give away those little things for a free milkshake when you get a mammogram. So many more people would get mammograms. Most of the fancy underwears are not made of cotton. I have to have just cotton in them. Barb, Soma does. I bet mine is 100. Don't make me get my underwears. I'm about to bend over and be like, Missy, read this label. But instead of Missy, it would be all of you. Ma'am, this is a dentist office. Please put your pants back on. No. Suzanne, you can go online. I'm telling you, you'll see. It's good. I made you a Valentine. Is it my Valentine ornament? Now I have glitter all over my house. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I'm all about the good underwears. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. I feel like these are important public service. People are like, gosh, you know, why do you talk about underwear so much? Because you know what? Some people cure cancer. Some people world peace. But I don't hear anybody talking about the importance of good underwear. If I wore a thong, I would think someone's chasing me. mean? Kathy Albert, could you expand, perhaps? If I wore a thong, I would think someone's chasing me. What does that mean? Because they're up your butt? Huh? What do you mean? I would think someone's chasing me. Day after you? I don't. What? Found it hard I made my boyfriend into. I almost just want to send it, Anne Marie, and be like, this is from my ex-boyfriend. Write that. I'll hang it. Mm-hmm. Having my mammogram and bone density today. Girl, do it. I need more on the thong chasing. Yeah, I'm going to need a little bit more info. Kathy Albert. Mm-hmm. Yes, upper butt. Anne Marie's coming in with the explanation. Yep. Because this is hard-hitting, news-breaking, factual show. Someone's all up my butt. Turn it around. Who's there? Oh, that's just my butt. Kathy. So if you're ever out and you see somebody like having a little coffee, but every once in a while just turning real quick, that's because they got thong underwear on. I had no idea. Hold on, my heater just fell over. That's hilarious. Ah. Listen, I run a pretty fancy system here where the heater got knocked over. Kathy, I totally get that. Just be out having coffee. Oh my. Like, what's up? I don't know. I thought somebody was chasing me. What? Yeah, I'm fine. So anyway, I was up. Like, what? You didn't see anybody behind me? No. Oh, it's probably just my thumb. Don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. If I wore a thong, I would probably lose it and never find it again. I'd be digging all day. Mm-hmm. Boy shorts are the best. I thought you fell out of your chair. Oh. Can we also mention that it's cold when people wear 2 pair of pajama pants to Walmart? That is very specific. Oh, Kohl's sells Sonoma brand. That's different than Soma, you guys. Listen. We have to know how to spell in order for this to work. Okay, Soma, S-O-M-A, Soma. Different than Sonoma. And now it's time for drinking of the dogs. Yeah. I don't need my butt flossed. Okay. When I was younger, my 7-year-old son saw my thong underwear and wanted to know if it was the same thing that sumo wrestlers wear. Sexy went right out the window. Jeremy just made an observation that girls love talking about wearing boy shorts, but guys don't talk about what they're like. Oh, do you ever see? You never heard Jeremy come home and be like, "Oh my gosh, Missy, I want to start wearing hot pants and a tube top. What do you think?" I'd be like, I think that would look adorable. Yeah, Soma is only sold at Soma or Soma.com. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. Yeah. A girl tried on a thong and squatted in the dress, and you could see her butt under the door. It wasn't a full door. Shut up. Why is she doing that? And she trying it on? I don't want to sit. That's not a try on. No, you can't try on a thong. You cannot. It's yours now. What do you mean try it on? If you try on, you leave your underwear, you put on the other underwear over top. You go, no, this is the right side. You can't try on a thong. That's yours. You own it. Stop it. My sister is a manager at Soma. She sends me all my underwears. Oh, no. I can't do it. I got some Christmas money. I'm gonna get me some Soma underwears. You're gonna like it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, well, listen, I feel like another great day of underwear intervention happened today. And on a great day, I say, ordering some now. Every Christmas, my daughter gets me Soma jammies. They're wonderful. Oh, Denise, I don't want that. No. Soma had a great sale too, right before Christmas, because I bought the girls some underwears. And they were like, I don't know, $2 or $3. Yes. I did my underwear civic duty. Thank you. I guess we'll all be looking at our underwears today. I just got here, and the first words I heard was underwears. No, it was just so funny. Literally. So Kathy and I are pulling our pants down. She goes, look at you. You have no fat. I go, you have no fat. And then we just, I'm telling you, there should be a recording of us making a recording because it's so stupid and dumb. All this underwear talk makes me hungry. Yeah. Time to get bigger underwears. Oh, yeah. Shauna, I didn't know about that. And don't hurt your back shoveling the show. That's what Dean's for. I know. I gotta find my shovel. When she said, you don't have a Linda, I know. I didn't know she named her little pooch. We all have a pooch. But hers named Linda. Hilarious. So anyway, well, I hope everybody has a great weekend. It's gonna be one of those like stay in your house, and I know. I heard your shovel's under the snow, probably. Probably is. But yeah, so tall glass of water. It's so funny. Some days you can see this is like a lot, other days not so much. My pooch is named Jezebel because she nasty. Oh, going to the Poconos. That's nice. So yeah. I am Brock. I am a tall glass of water. That's what I heard yesterday or the day before. I know. I got to go run out today. I got to go do some blood work things, taking care of all the health things. And then there was a video of someone using a blowtorch to melt snow off of his driveway. What in the world? It's a good day to make goulash. It is. Some of the soap stars are letting their gray hairs grow out. Well, they're probably going to look better than me then. I'm going out tonight for the first time out the door in a week. Oh, that's nice. I know. Everybody be safe this weekend. We did decide, just so you know, to do sweet and sour chicken for the next Voila Cooking with Di. So it's going to take a minute, but it's so good. I made it the other day. By the time Di got here, she's like, where's the sweet and sour chicken? I go, I ate it. It's gone. And I doubled the recipe. It was so good. So if you haven't already, do guys show their other guy friends their new underwear? Probably not. There are so many things that we do that I don't think guys do. It's so funny. I feel like guys' relationships are not as fun as ours. I'm like, what do you mean your best friend has not seen your underwear? I just showed Kathy my underwear and we looked at my leg fat. And she said I didn't have any, and then I pointed it out to her. And then we did hers, and I said, you're so gorgeous. And then we talked about underwear. Is Di making sweet and sour beans? Probably a version. Yes. So Joey's like, I share my underwear with anybody who wants to see it. The recipe should probably go up mid next week, Wednesday. And then we'll make it the following Sunday. And we started doing voila, like around like 1:00 now on Sundays. So, because we hungry. So if you ever want to join us, you can on the supporter side, but this one is a really good recipe. And I was like, there is no way this is going to taste like actual sweet and sour chicken. And guess what? It was awesome. I did it. It was really good. But I do suggest that you double the recipe because it's going to be that good for sure. And I bet you could probably freeze it because you fry the chicken up. Then you could freeze it if you wanted. Bake that back up. And then put the sauce on it. But the sauce, I was like, this can't. Do you bread the chicken? Yes. You dredge it in it was a mixture of, I use gluten-free flour and cornstarch. Cornstarch? Yeah. It was so good. I'm just saying. How do you make it gluten-free? I just use gluten-free flour, gluten-free soy sauce. Everything else was gluten-free, like sesame oil is already gluten-free. There's a lot of the stuff that's in it, ketchup, a lot of ketchup. Yeah, no, it was so good. No, I did bread it. It was so good. Are you doubling it on cooking with dye? Yeah. How do you make the sauce? It was a combination of the leftover marinade for the chicken and then some other like oils and ketchup, a little bit of sugar. And yeah, I only use one kind of ketchup, Bonnie, because there's only one kind of ketchup. And that's Heinz. So keep it in mind. All right, everybody. Well, have a great day. Yeah, that's it. And a great weekend. Like Judy from Saskatoon says, do something nice for yourself or others. I keep banging on this table. I apologize. And that's it. I hope you stay warm and cozy and get to watch some great movies, family, and cuddle up, all of the things. But I look forward to seeing you on Monday, hopefully with lots of stories of all the fun stuff everybody's up to. And I'm hoping to get myself together and work this weekend on those classes. So hopefully I'll have something to tell you about it, but I'm excited. So that's it, everybody. Have a great day and a blessed day. And I look forward to seeing everybody bright and early, kind of, on Monday morning. All right. I'll see you. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One